There's that teeny tiny red dot. Hello, drone racers. I'm Mark, and today on Drone Racer 101, we're going to take a look at the first impression of the Flysight Falcon goggles. Look at that Falcon. You look like you're wearing a Falcon nose. That's pretty cool. So goggle reviews, when they're good, take forever. When they're bad, I give up on them pretty fast. So that's why I wanted to do a first impression real quick, just to see if I liked them at all, to see if they were going to get more time. And I'll tell you what, they are. So far, I'm very happy with them. So first, the dumb thing. This cover. It comes with this cover. It's a really nice printed cover, and no one is ever going to use this. These are really made for the Eachine Pro 58s. I'm pretty convinced of that. There's two covers you can print for them, and why didn't they just make a cover just to make it fit the Pro 58? That would have been awesome. Instead, it's a kind of a problem, and I'll show you why in a minute. So on the bottom, we have an easy to access, easy to remove SD card slot. I appreciate this. One, it shows you, this is how much attention, they put a lot of work into these, you can just tell. It shows you the orientation, and this slot is very easy to use. And it's a little thing, but some of these are just a total pain in the butt, and this one's really nice. HDMI, which I have not tried yet, has a fan on the bottom instead of being a big ugly thing on the top. Here it's right there on the bottom, and it's very pleasant. I just tested it. I don't use fans very much, but it's very nice with an on-off switch right here. There's not another stupid plug to use your balance lead. Headset, another AV in option. This is to adjust the width of the diopters, and maybe this isn't a great thing. I think for most people, most of us have symmetrical eyes. Not everybody, but most people do. So when you turn this, it moves both of them at the same time. It worked great for me. I have pretty narrow eyes, so pretty much every goggle I fly, I just move them to the narrowest, and it was true here. These might get just a little narrower than some of the others, so people with really narrow eyes, that might be good. The faceplate, I like these big attached faceplates. These are like what I wear with my Sky Zones. They're very comfortable. I like the single strap. I like the adjustment here, so that's all just really nice. It uses FatShark size diopters, so these are just the FatSharks, and they worked great. I didn't have any focus problems at all. This plate comes off pretty easy without breaking it. Got some buttons on the top for audio, which I don't use. This controls contrast and brightness, very easy to use. This controls your DVR, which is a little bit complicated, but the thing you need to know is you press this one time to start recording. You have a channel button that probably isn't going to do anything for you. So for your bay here, it's a standard FatShark size bay. It's maybe not quite deep enough if I put a module in here. So unfortunately, you don't get a cover that will work with this. It'd be really nice if you did. Now, if we held it down with the double stick tape, it bends a little bit further, but it would hold in place. What they've done though is there's two people who have made printable covers, and I will link these down below. So I've tried two different 3D covers. Neither one of them worked very well for me though. I'm going to blame my 3D printer for this. I couldn't get either one of these to fit, but I've got a new 3D printer on the way, and we will try that. Let's see, it's got weird striations in it. It just doesn't fit very well. I think this will work though. One of these two, once I get them working, we'll test them both and see which one works better. Here I have the Pro 58. I'm still running Eachine software. I'm not running Achilles yet. Probably won't get to on this module. There's an upcoming video on that, and the new modules are much harder than the old ones. But I was able to set the signal and do a scan very easily, and here with that channel button, it will change things around. Oh, see, it just goes between 1 and 2. So that's all you can do. And in my case, I actually need 8. This is not necessarily a review of this module, but you'll see how well it worked, and I was super impressed with the coverage I got out of this. I was using a pair of Relay CC antennas, a triple patch, and then a standard pagoda. Was really happy with that. So some other things that I like. It comes with a case that holds your 18650s. I haven't tried this yet, but here's what I really like. See this? This balance connector has all 3 wires, so you can charge your batteries inside of this. Now you might not have a barrel connector, but they have taken care of that too. So you slide this on, and it's an XT60. Like, this is the best connection and case that I have seen. I will probably use the heck out of this. Do a little more testing, but I love the way they did this, so you don't have to tear things apart. But you can just keep an extra set of batteries charged without having to have another case and just swap it in. They also include a connector. These are run on 2 to 4S batteries, so you've got a connector and you can just connect up right with a battery for that if you don't want to carry this or just have extras around to fly with. And then there's a shorter one too. So there's a nice long one if you want to put it in your pocket, and a short one so you can put it in the strap pocket over here. I hadn't noticed that. That's really nice. Man, I think these guys did a great job. And then an AV input for the sight. So let's go take a look at the footage and see how that looks, and then we'll come back and finish this off. Oh yeah, before I get to the video, I'm sorry about the beeping. I have full telemetry turned on that radio, and it beeps a lot, and I thought about going through the whole video and reducing the volume every time there was a beep, but I decided not to. I didn't do that. So if you're a headphone user and you have it turned up really loud, you might want to turn it down just a little bit. Okay, let's try and fly. I haven't flown this in a long time, and it is really dark out. This is an old Betaflight code. Oh man, I forgot. This is a nice quad though. It's whining. Video is really good though. Of course it breaks up as soon as I get there. What if I look this way? Hey, look, it's better. I can still see the dot, so I know I'm still recording. It'd probably be better if it was daylight. Sensitivity on this thing, voltage sensitivity is terrible. Or not set right at all. For 4S. So you're gonna have to excuse the beeping. So overall though, the video looks pretty darn good. Could probably turn up the brightness a little bit and make it better. This is a GT200 if I didn't mention that yet. Gosh, it's got so much power. This thing is really nice. I need to fly this more often. Not the best camera that I've got out there, but it can, hey, take a hit. All right, low enough battery. Let's bring it in, try another one. This thing needs a new tune. I think with a new tune, it would be okay. Oh. Oh, that's a pretty good shot. Looks pretty good there. Ooh. Why have I got so much oscillation? That is a drone problem, not a goggle problem. The goggles overall, that is as good as it gets right there. Wow. I don't think I have anything that looks as good as this that far away. That is a long way away. That's about 240 meters away. Now this drone has the antenna hanging out the back, so it's better going away than coming toward me. Boy, this thing definitely deserves some extra attention though. I forgot how nice this was.
Telemetry lost.
Crap. So, in their infinite wisdom, I really mean that, they didn't include a module with this. It'd be nice if they just would have included this module and made it a little more made for this one, but they didn't. So you can put in whatever you want, and you don't waste a module like some of the others. That Top Sky, you saw how I installed that one. The one of the FatShark Attitudes was terrible, so I'm gonna have to change that around. This one though, you just don't bother, there's nothing to throw away. So then you can put in your own module, and these are like 30 bucks and $10 for Achilles or $11 for Achilles, and you are good to go. I just have to get it sorted out with that cover. Made a great combination with the Diatone GT200, which I obviously loved in that video. I need to get that thing out some more. We'll probably see an update video on that really soon because I don't even think it has 3.2 on it. I think it's 3.17, it's that old. And the new ones of that come with a Tramp compatible VTX, so it's even better than it was. And it's only like $220, which is a lot, but I rank that in the high-end price category. And yeah, okay, we'll see that soon, but we'll see more of these. What I'm gonna do, oh yeah, one more thing. So one of the problems I had wearing these is there's quite a bit of light leakage. It came with another set of foam, and this foam is thick and heavy, and this foam is much lighter, so I'm going to swap out this foam with this. They did a really nice job. This is just Velcroed on, so it's no big deal to switch them out. I really like that. So I'll swap out that softer foam, and I think it will make it fit me just a little bit better. So I'm not going to necessarily say that they're FatShark Killers. For the same price, you can get Dominator V3s right now, so I'll link those down below too. I've got a set on the way to test those also. But these have a cool falcon nose. Also, things I didn't mention, you can switch between 16:9 and 4:3, which is really, really nice. They'll do 3D mode. Field of view is 33 degrees, which is pretty good. It had a good eye of sight. When I first put them on, it looked just a little bit small compared to what I was expecting, but it ended up being really good. Native widescreen with 854 by 480, so that's okay. In HDMI in, they'll do 720p. The recording was 640 by 480, but the bitrate was comparable to some other high-end goggles, so it actually looked pretty darn good. I was real happy with that. So overall, I am really happy with these. They're very comfortable. Overall, there's nothing wrong with them at all. If you like a modular goggle, they do not have a second bay though to use with LaForges, so that's right out. These are going to be True D or Pro 58s, I think, or what almost all of these are going to be. But if you found this useful, leave a like and a comment down below, and let me know if you want to see a more in-depth review after I've used them for a while. Do you have any questions about the Falcons? I was happy with them. I don't think you can go wrong. So until next time, remember, I think the only thing I lost was the zip ties on the motor, or on the ESC. Wow, that's awesome.